Alright then, chums, time to continue our journey into the depths of the underworld. Now I'm around the back of where I was with the judges. Before I go off to the right, which I need to go, I'm pretty sure there's some like chests or other breakable things around here. I think there might be anyway. There we go, it's this way. That's where I need to go. Not really much around here, but a few little XP orbs that I get should come in handy. And whilst I said last time, I think it was something like maybe 2,500 to upgrade the Blades of Exile, I dramatically underestimated that. It's actually 4,000. See what this says. The three judges, King Minos, Aeacus, and Rhadamanthus, judge the heart of each soul that enter Hades. Only those found worthy may pass into the paradise of Elysium. Okay then. Well, that's pretty much what happened earlier, but I kind of just, well, they just said, well, like, it's not really fair that you're in here now, dude, so you can go on ahead. We won't stop you in your murderous rampage. Oh god, there's 2 Minotaurs now, but I can blow these up with a charged shot, and that should do a fair amount of damage to them. Wait for them to gang up again. And I know not to underestimate the power of the Bow of Apollo now, so I'm going to use this as much as I can. Oh, oh my god, he's deflecting it now. Aha! Right, let's finish this guy off. Because the extra XP you get for it is definitely worth it, even if it does take a little bit longer than just killing them outright. Oh, of course, I don't have my counter. I really need to focus on getting that as soon as I can. Right, time to finish you. I'll tell you what though, after that incident last time with the Gorgon where I actually failed the quick time event, I know not to underestimate the abilities that the enemies have on chaos difficulty, because I don't know if it's that or if my mashing like isn't really as good as I thought it was. No, it can't be that, because I never failed a mashing quick time event on Titan. But I think it's because like the quick time events do actually get harder the higher difficulty you go up anyway, so I know not to squander my talents, as it were. I don't even think I'll need that gate for anything, but I may as well. Another note. The fires. The people screaming. I was so scared. Why didn't Father protect us? The judges say I have to go now to Elysium, and that it will be nice there. I miss my family. Ooh. Now then. Is this note written by someone, like, well, clearly it was some kind of disaster that happened. Was he the only one who died? Or was he the only one who was allowed to go into Elysium because the rest of his family were scumbags? An interesting quandary. Right, I'm getting close. I really do need to upgrade my Blades of Exile as soon as I can. Excuse me? There we go. Weird invisible wall blocking that pot there.
Father?
Calliope?
Oh.
You are not my daughter.
No. But I know who you are.
You know of me?
They said you would come.
Playing with toys, Kratos. Show yourself, Hades. Another one of your tricks. As usual, Spartan. You are gravely mistaken. Face me, coward! So eager, Kratos. Relax. Soon enough, we will have our time to play.
Now, these statues that I've just come across, I don't know whether they're made out of like brass or bronze or copper or vibranium, but they're pretty important to the story, so you'll have to keep those out in mind, because it's, as I kind of said with statues, plural, there are more than one, so it's not the only one I'm going to be encountering. But I think for now, like, most of this just is all platforming and getting around. There's a few enemies that I'll find, well, actually pretty soon now, I think, if I can get to where I'm going. Let's see what this says. He was my responsibility. It was my burden to raise him, teach him right from wrong. All who get too near him suffer or die. His wife, his child, his brother, and now me. I failed him as a mother, as a human being. His sins are mine to bear. Punish me for his shortcomings and grant my son redemption. Now, I could be wrong, but this seems like it's talking about Kratos himself, because he obviously, as I said, murdered his wife and daughter. His brother, well, he mentioned in the first episode that Zeus was his father, which would make Ares his brother, I think. I don't know. Oh, speaking of enemies, as I said before, here's some more. Now then, can I block these? Oh, yes, I can. It's going to take too long if I do that. These guys are kind of tough, and you don't actually encounter them anywhere else other than in here, which is interesting. I mean, like, it keeps things varied, sure, but at the same time, like, you'd think you'd like see more of these kind of enemies. They are tough, especially once they start crawling around like that, because then they explode. But fortunately, I was able to parry that, not intentionally. Ah, so satisfying. Right. How many is this going to give me? 1,000? No, not 1,000. Like, more like 100. Not even that. It didn't even give me 50, I don't think. I think, like, once you get later on, then chests give you more XP orbs anyway. No pots around here that I can see. Although there are some more enemies. I've got to stay on my guard. Once I get that parry, then these encounters will take much less time. I hope. I mean, the kind of good thing about enemies taking so long to beat in Chaos is you can build up a nice combo chain. I think I got up to, like, Savage just then. Oh. You think I was going to miss you? But you were wrong. Ah, more puzzles and whatnot. This one's not too tough, though, but it might take a while because of enemies that will appear. I'll get some health from that. I haven't really used magic so much yet, but maybe I should. Another note. He could have saved me. He held my life in his hand, and still he let go. I may have been just a mere boat captain, but he treated me as if I was nothing. He is to blame for my torment here. I hope he suffers in Hades as I have. Damn that ghost of Sparta. Yeah, that one's definitely talking about Kratos, as he's often referred to as the ghost of Sparta. Right, got to set this on fire, which will create a nice air vent, which I can use to, like, sort of glide up to that platform there. And then there's some other stuff that I need to do. I'll do that once I float up there. I can't really see anything down here. Oh, right, I'll take you guys down. Ah, oh, damn it, that was poor. Yes, there we go. None of that now. At least if I can throw that one off the edge, then it'll mean, like, one less guy to take care of. In fact, I don't even think these are guys. I think these are actually women who I'm fighting. And at least if I do this, I can grab them while they're still in the air. Oh, that's so cool. Right. I need to take that platform up, which means I have to pull this, and then quickly run over there. And then there's this thing, which I need to get down. So if I take that over here, well, then enemies appear, so I've got to take care of them first. Oh, damn it. You won't have me this time. Haha! Ah, just mash circle to win against these guys, I swear. They're so vulnerable to grabs. Plus, like, killing them with a grab is the only way to make sure that they won't explode upon death. Right, I'll get that health, because I definitely need it. And then I've got to bring that platform back up so I can get this on here. So, be right back. Okay, platform's up, but the timer is ticking. So I've got to get this on here. But I think more enemies are going to spawn now. Once I get down, I'll take this off. Yeah, there we go. Oh, yes, come on. Oh, no. I've got to learn the timing for those things. Nothing a good stab in the face won't solve, though. Oh, my God. Oh, well. Dead now. Jesus. Okay, then I need to take this over here and push it off the edge, which should make an even bigger fire, thus creating a stronger air vent so that I can grab onto that cage up there, lower it down, and then I should be able to get even higher up. So I'll grab onto that. That other platform is just where I was. But before I go up there, I can stand up on this cage, and then if I open this door, there's a secret area past here, which is, according to the trophy you get for going into this room, called the hand room, because this happens and there's just hands everywhere, and you can kill them for a fair amount of XP, which I'm going to do as best as I can, so give me a minute while I farm these guys. Alright, I've killed as many of those guys as I can, and I've got a fair amount of XP for it, which should be enough to upgrade my Blades of Exile once I see what's in here. Oh, Phoenix Feather. I don't think I've found any of those, have I? I don't remember. Anyway, let's go in here, and then I shall power up my Blades of Exile, which should unlock a new Golden Fleece counter, which is what I'm really after. Although as well as it increasing my damage, you can see I get a new move, the Cyclone of Chaos, which I will show off once I get to a good area. This will do. So if I hold block and then press square, then you might have seen it in the first episode because I had all my moves then, but it's a really good, like, AoE attack, but it does leave you quite open whilst it's active, so it's best used, like, if like, you don't think you're going to get hit, as it were. Excuse me. That is uncalled for. Now you can see why I wanted to upgrade this so badly. Are the chests giving me more health than I thought? Or maybe it's just because my health bar is lower than normal. That's a very nice view there. Well, I do know what this view is of. Let's see if I can get around and get a better view of it. The Pit of Tartarus. The scorched lands stretch out as far as the eye can see. Very desolate there. Definitely not somewhere you want to spend your holiday. Oh god, the statues. They live! Oh, that's quite tough. Okay. Can I... Well, I can block these guys, so that's good. And I can get a good counter on them as well. But so long as I can block them, that's fine. I thought since they're pretty big guys, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to block any of their attacks, you know? Oh, there's the... Oh, damn it. I forgot that once you get them down to, like, a certain, like, level of health, then once they get stunned, they retaliate immediately. Alright, now I can finish him. Yes! It's always nice getting a special kill like that, which involves you taking the enemy's weapon and using it against them. Now see if I can take care of this guy without being killed. I know when he's going to do the attack now. There, see, you're not getting me this time. Right, let's get him. Oh, more enemies now. And another guy. I'm not really sure what name to give them. I guess I'll just call them stone golems or something. Maybe. I don't know. I don't even know if any of these enemies, like, have names as such. The only enemies that I can name are obviously the mythical creatures. But as for enemies like this, which seem pretty generic, to me at least, I can't really think of what they'd be called. Okay, now let's see what's over here. But I think it's just more pots. No matter though. I get a nice bunch of XP for that. Now let's see what's down here. I think... How many XP orbs would it be to upgrade my Blades of Exile again? Too much for me to get at this stage. I think it's something like maybe 6,000 or something. Maybe even 5,000. No, it's more likely to be 6,000. Oh, now who's this over here? Before I investigate, though, smash these pots, because my Legend of Zelda tech is too tight. And then we'll go and see what this guy's all about.
Leave me be! I tell you,
I have paid the price. Calm yourself, Smith God. Ghost of Sparta.
What? Nobby? I didn't know he was in this game.
Well. I thought Zeus would have killed you by now.
The funny thing is about Hephaestus, though, is that the guy who voices him for this game actually looks like him. Like, in the game. Does that mean? Do you get what I mean? Like, the way Hephaestus looks in the game, he looks like the guy who voices him.
Well, as long as it's only one Olympian. I seek the flame of Olympus. Do you know of it? For what purpose, Spartan? For the purpose I have chosen. Now tell me, do you know of the flame? All true children of Olympus know of it. We've all come to respect its power. But don't be fooled by its enticing glow. Neither God nor man can touch its lethal flame. I only need to find it. If you can find your way out of the underworld, I'm sure you can find your way to the flame of Olympus. You have been truly helpful, Hephaestus.
Yeah, you haven't really helped me out much. Now, I think there's some stuff over here to get, though, before I go anywhere. Because I do need to go through this door a bit later. But, the gold chest over here, which I will get. What's going to be inside, though, is the question. Ah, another Gorgon Eye. And is there anything this side? Apart from these parts, I don't think so. And then there's a save point over the other side of Hephaestus. And a lever, which will open the gate which you saw in the foreground when I dropped down, which I shall pull right about now. So then that will take me elsewhere. But before I do go there, I'm just going to save it real quick. This doesn't look suspicious at all. Either way, though, I'm going to have to use this thing to get around. Just hoping none of these statues start coming to life. Although before I head over, so you can see where that bramble is blocking the path there, there's another path just over here, off to the right. So I am going to go there, because I know there are things there. So I want to see what's around there. Oh, I spy you. There's dogs. They're no match for me. Should be able to take care of these guys. No real hassle. Oh god. Aha! Doesn't really do a lot of damage when they do that anyway. To me, at least. It does a lot of damage to them once I break out. Inhuman. Yeah, I am definitely not very good for my own hype, man. Right, more pots over there, I think. Oh no, there's an XP chest. I know there's one on the other side. Where are you? There you go. Well, that was eventful. So I guess now I will go to this little bit over here, which I think I know where it's going to take me out to, but I'm not completely sure because the whole like underworld area is actually just one big loop, and I will end up coming back to where I started sooner or later. It could in fact be now, but I can't quite recall. In fact, judging by that light there, I could be going back to where I started. Maybe. Oh, yes I am. See? There's the gates to Hades over there. Do I need to use this? I guess I could use it for magic. Nice, okay. And then around here, and I'll get a very important item once I get past this little bit.
Kratos?
How do you know of me?
You're the ghost of Sparta. Everyone knows who you are. Everyone is afraid of you.
There are reasons for that.
I'm not afraid of you.
It is good you're not afraid, child. Fear is a heavy burden.
I'm not a child, Kratos.
It does not matter what you are. My concerns lay elsewhere.
Kratos,
Now,
please.
either Kratos is extremely swole, or that sword is made out of cardboard, because it looks extremely light.
I cannot help you.
Anyway, the Blade of Olympus. So you may recall I mentioned, around episode 1, a mechanic known as the Rage of Sparta. So now you can see I've got this new meter off to the right there, which will fill up once I attack enemies, and I also will start encountering new orbs and treasure chests, which will be like sort of gold orbs, and they fill up my Rage of Sparta as well, and that's what the Zeus's Eagle does if I activate it. Obviously, I would have had to have beaten the game on this difficulty to use it, but it does give me infinite Rage of Sparta, which is pretty fun, but the only problem with using Godly Possessions is it disables any trophies that you might get for the game, which I guess kind of makes sense really, but because, well, it would seem a bit unfair really, wouldn't it? But now I have the Bow of Apollo, I can burn that bramble in front of the entrance to Hades' Death Palace, and I can actually get inside. So, swing back over here. I don't think anything... Oh, I was going to say I don't think anything new is going to attack me, but there we go. These guys won't take too long though. They're pretty weak. Archers are generally weak. Right, let me save it, and then we'll be on our way. Right, my health is topped up, my magic is topped up. Let's do this. Oh, now do I have to fight? Oh, I thought I fought maybe one of these guys at a time, but no. Of course, I have to fight both of them at the same time. I don't even think these guys are going to take any damage from the Bow of Apollo, what with them being fire enemies. Of course, the Bow of Apollo does fire damage, so you can't really expect them to take any damage from it. Oh god, this is different. I've never seen that attack before. Or maybe they just haven't had the chance to do it to me on other difficulties. I should be able to take this guy out though, I think. Oh, there we go. But these guys are different to the other little Cerberuses who you saw in the last episode, in that you have to take all their heads off individually. Oh no, I think I might press square or something to try and do the Cyclone of Chaos, but that made me take even more damage. Oh god. I don't think I'm going to survive. But maybe I can clutch it out. Maybe. It's looking bleak. But maybe, if I can kill one of these guys, they might give me some health for it. Oh, piss. I might actually be getting somewhere with these guys. I've just got to stick to my... Was that... Okay, which one of those attacks was unblockable? Oh, that overhead slam that they do. But that's quite quick, though. How am I supposed to telegraph that in time to dodge it? Oh, I can finish one. Come on, please give me health. Yes! That's the stuff. Once again, I've learned not to underestimate the Bow of Apollo, and I can just fire like as many volleys as I can at these guys, and that will take them down a fair amount of health. Wait for that to recharge. Oh, so good. Maybe I should upgrade the Bow of Apollo, because usually I tend not to upgrade items, because I tend to prefer like upgrading main weapons, but it could come in handy, the damage increase I'll get.
I can understand why Zeus was so taken with you, Kratos. You are a capable warrior.
Damn straight.